Hello, unique people. This is Unique Makeovers DIY. Welcome to my unique YouTube channel where we get to share unique ideas and techniques on various things. So today we are going to do DIY on face mask. Yes, you have seen so many masks on the streets being sold and such, and most of them, of course, are made using a machine. But today I want to show you a technique whereby you can be able to make your own mask in the house without having to use a sewing machine. If you don't have a sewing machine, it's well, you can be able to do it. Uh, such, yeah, see such. I have two here which are handmade, so I'm going to put them aside. So what we need here, we need a piece of fabric. I have a piece of Ankara here. It's actually recycled, that's why you see it's in that shape, because it's a leftover from fundi. So this is what we're going to do. So I also need thread. Here I have thread and my needles, which I've already put the thread, so awaiting us to start. And I have a pair of scissors here, and then I have these elastic which you're going to use to complete the face mask. So let's get to begin this. So I'll take a plate, this is a plate, then I'll place it on the fabric like this, because I need a circular piece. So let me just put it at one side so that there's no much wastage of this fabric. Yeah, those of us who do DIYs, you know, even small pieces can be reused. So I'm going to draw around it. Yeah, I'm just going to draw around it so that I get where to cut. Yeah, there, I'll put the plate aside. Then I'm going to take my scissors. You can see the circle is well done. I'll take a pair of scissors and then I'll cut round. Just cut round where I've marked. Because I need that circular part. So when you've marked, it's so easy to cut, because just follow the marks. So basically our mask will be made of Ankara fabric. Yeah, and this is very easy because it's something you can be able to do from the house. If you're not able to buy one, that doesn't mean you can't wear a face mask. So there we have the piece. So what you're going to do is, with this piece, is we're going to fold it into two equal parts like that. Yeah, I'm going to fold it into two equal parts. Then I'll start making stitches around here. I'll start from this side. I'll make stitches, but I'll not get to the end. I'll get to this point because I'll need this space at finalize, so I'll not stitch here. So I'm going to start stitching here all around to this point. So I believe most of us did home science back in school, so you know how to make back stitches. If you don't know, you can follow these. So I'll start at this point. It's advised when you're doing some back stitches, or rather when you're stitching using a needle, always ensure that the needle faces you. That is a safety measure. So of course to start is a bit difficult because there's no working space, but once it's done you're good to go. So you'll make back stitches around. They're called back stitches because you stitch as you go backward there. You see I stitch, there's this space, so I'm going backward here to stitch here, and then a space in front like that. That's why they're called back stitches. Okay, that is what my home science teacher taught me. So I hope the back stitches are visible enough. Yeah, so I'll continue like that to the end, to the point. Those are the back stitches, so you'll continue till the point I showed you. So you have done the stitches around. So I need this space, so I'll just stitch like 4 more stitches, then I'll be good to go for now, and I can show you the next step. Yeah, of course the problem with having to stitch with your hands, the thread keeps tangling, but this is manageable. This is something you can be able to undo. Yeah, so still doing the, I want to leave about 20 centimeters and stitch because I'll need them. Later on. For now I think I want to get to that point because I need this space here. So let me do the last stitch and a good ending so that the thread doesn't want to make a knot. Let me repeat the knot. So this is how you make a knot when you're using thread. So at this point I'm going to cut the thread. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. But now I need to cut it. This is the other side. I need to cut here. I'll show you the reason why I need to cut. So I'll take my scissor and cut. I had to sew first so that at least I'm able to get the middle. Here you can cut like this. Good. So there we are. So at this point what you need to do is, remember this was the first half. I intend the fabric to be like this, but now I can't do it like that. I can't fold it like that, so I have to use this side. I have to fold it like that and ensure at this particular point you fold it the way, assume it was sewed. So you fold it like that because I'm going to start doing the back stitches along this line here. So just ensure that you fold the fabric well, or rather you hold the fabric well, so that you're able to know where the center is. So this is my center, so I'll take my thread again and start doing the back stitches around here. So I'll take my thread, a needle. Oh, this doesn't have, let me take this one. This is my thread and needle. Then at this point I'll start doing, or rather stitching the back stitches again. These are pretty easy. Actually, these are stitches that I use when I want to repair some of the things, maybe my dress, yeah. Instead of having to take it to the fundi, you can still do these in the house. Yeah, these are very simple techniques that we learned back in school. Yeah, that is if you happen to have done home science. I can't remember whether I did home science. I can remember I did home science in primary, but in high school, no. But generally, I love things that I'm able to do with my hands, so that's how I got to develop this interest of doing this. So again, we're going to do the back stitches all round, not all round, along that line up to this point here. So stay tuned, and then let's get to see how the end of this other side. So let's get to do these simple back stitches that get to sort you up. So we're actually almost done with this. Of course, it takes us sometimes because of the making the stitches, but it's something worth. It's something worth, because you're able to make as many you can be able to make as many masks as possible, enough to last you a whole week, even for the other members of your family. So yeah, and this something you can recycle fabric. So I've gotten to the end. Let me just make a note, then we can cut the thread. So this is how it looks like after. Remember, we started doing this round when you hadn't folded, but now this is how it looks like after, you know, both sides. This is how it looks like. So you remember this space here we left some space here. So this space we are going to use it to turn, because the stitches ought to be inside there. I'm going to turn the fabric like that. Yeah, make sure that all the tips are well aligned. So for better results, it needs some ironing. See how it looks? Looks like a breast pocket or something. Yeah? You're almost there. So here I'll need to iron it to align this, but before then we can complete it first. That is how it should be. That's how it should be. Yes, so this part here which you haven't sewed, you can use it to insert a filter inside there. So what I do is I use the wet wipes. I dry wet wipes, I wash wet wipe, then dry them, then I put them inside here, so that at least it completes my mask, and I know I'm safe no matter what. Because if you have seen the material that makes the wet wipes, it's really good, and it can act as a filter. So basically this space here, you can use it to insert the filter inside. So the only thing missing is the straps, this elastic. So what you're going to do is at this point, how I do it is I fold it a little bit like that. Fold it like that, and these are the side like that, and then I just sew the elastic at this point. So that's what you're going to do. I'll take my needle and thread, and start attaching. Just make sure that you're dealing with the inner material. Don't touch the outward, so that the thread is not visible from outside. So just attach the elastic there, and within a very short time we have a ready mask for us. Yeah, it's pretty easy and simple as well, and less expensive, because definitely you have needle and thread in your house, and then you can't miss something. You can't miss a fabric that you can recycle. and within a very short time you'll have your mask ready. One side is ready, and cut that, and I'll take the other side, just make sure it's well aligned, and then I'll sew this here. No, that doesn't have thread. Use this one. Don't need a lot of thread here, so you can still use this. So you'll also do the same on the other side and you'll be good to go. The only thing that it will be lacking is a filter, which in my case, as I've told you, I use a dried, washed and dried wet wipe. Yeah. Actually, I wash it and disinfect it just to do away with that smell, because most of them are scented. Yeah. So that is it. So let's do the other side and we'll be good to go. So here it is. Here's a final face mask. Yes, we have a final face mask here. The only pending thing is to be ironed. Yeah. So I'm sorted. I've added another one to my list. I have now 3 of them up and above the ones I've been using. Yes. And I'm planning to make more and more and more and more. So it's really simple. You have seen the, you see, there's no difference between what you're buying and this, yeah. So, and mine actually is better because it has a pocket for the filter. Yes. So guys, you can try this at home. If you don't have money to buy, you can make it. So I hope you loved this. If you have loved this, kindly give it a thumbs up, share it out with people. Let's get to help each other. Yeah, let's get help to help each other so that we keep ourselves as safe as possible. So, and those who have not subscribed, kindly subscribe my channel. Yeah, kindly subscribe, and those will be returning subscribers. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.